Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at apps from Omenie. So you know Streetlytron, Player Organ, Streetlytron Pro, Sopranotron 2, St. Just Organ and Pipe Organ. These are all now completely 100% free because, quite sadly, Omni are closing their app store shortly. I do not know when, but they are closing it. Okay, so they've made all their existing apps completely free to download so you can have them forever. Until, of course, they stop working. Okay, so who knows when that will be. They are not AUV3, but they are all into app audio. Let's just open Streetlytron here. So, like I said, I don't know when this is going to happen, but until it happens, you can download them for free. And then even when the shop closes on the App Store, you'll still have your apps. Now, there will be, from this point forward, there will be no support at all. Okay, so that's important. No support for these apps. So if you find a bug and you try to report it, there'll be no point. However, all this stuff is free. So they're really good. They're really great apps. They're very realistic. They are sampled from the original stuff. So you can scroll down and choose, I don't know this, Harry's Open Trombone. And you know that you can blend between, let's get out of this. You can blend between your tones using the ABC dial here, which can be controlled by the mod wheel. Classic Mellotron there. Also has superb reverb and reverb send and space. So tons and tons of sounds that you can choose from to use. Okay, so let's take a look at another one. Okay, let's so Streetlytron Pro and Streetlytron, basically they're very similar. They look the same. There's no need to see both of them. Let's have a look at Sopranotron now. Now Sopranotron also contains all the violin stuff, as well as the cool vocal stuff too. And you can, of course, go in and change out any of this stuff to anything you like. So, for example, and then you've got So if you want all this stuff, go and get it. I would suggest you download these anyway, because they're all free now if you don't already have them. And you might as well get them, because you've got nothing to lose. And like I said, they are all into app as well. Okay, let's go and have a look at something else. Rightio. Okay, let's have a look at the St. Just organ. Right, okay, so this is very cool. Let's choose a patch. Let's open up some of these stops. No samples used with this, all synthesis. And if you go into the information there is me testing the organ when it was in development with a real church organ that Phil had to do a lot of work on to get the MIDI from this old organ into the app, or from the app out into the old organ. I must admit it did sound amazing in the church. Okay, let's go and have a look at another one. Close that door. Let's see. Okay, so you have this cool player organ. This just basically plays what's here. So you've got you can build up your own kind of playlist kind of thing, and you've got a bunch of stuff that you can, like, say, let's try this one, say, let's go. It's very lovely at Christmas. Awesome stuff. So you get the idea with that one. Let's go and check out another. And the last one we'll take a look at is the pipe organ. This is really marvelous. So let's add in let's change a few patches. Here you can set up different services. So again, like another playlist. So for example, we could take up, choose this one, move it over here, choose the next slot, move, say, this one over here, and then you can play what you've set up. Choose another, play that. Very cool. Or you can go back to the organ and just carry on. We have this page here. And I think you can record your own stuff in as well if you like. But like I said, change presets down here as well. Like I said, you know, it's all free now. It's quite sad, really, because Phil was developing apps for ages and ages. They do sound absolutely brilliant, you know. These sound like real organs. The Mellotrons are like the genuine tapes and stuff. So, and just as a thing, if we look at this one, the Streetlytron Pro, King Crimson used this, or we're using it while they were still gigging. Does have some fantastic sounds in here if we look around. I particularly like the guitar. Guitar is really good. So for example, let's turn it up a bit. I've got the organ playing in the background. Let me turn it off. So yeah, sad to see Phil leave the App Store, you know, Omenie, but it's very generous of him just to give all this stuff away. Now, I will reiterate this again. There will be no support from this point forward for the app. So if you download them and they break, they're broken, but they're not going to cost you now. Unless, of course, you've already bought them, but, you know, they are very old now. And to be fair, this is the very, very latest iOS, and they're working absolutely fine. But just be aware. And of course, the store will close. I don't know when, but soon, I suppose, you know, so you've got a chance now to grab these while you can. Anyway, I've downloaded them all again, so when it does close, at least I've got them. And they're not massive inside. I think the biggest one is maybe this one, maybe just over a gig, 1.3 gigs. Some of the others are like quite small. So I do like the guitars. And of course, the choirs are brilliant as well. You gotta love a Mellotron choir, ain't you? Trying to find them is the thing. Let's see. Where we go. Here's some. Oh, Bitron. And you've got kind of different presets and things you can mess around with and save and all that other cool stuff. Guys, thank you very much. Like I said, I'll put a link in. Go and grab them. They're for now. And yeah, thanks very much for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a Patreon, and I will see you all later. Ta-ta.